Why do neckbeards look like this? Yo. Yo, can you be nice to them? Yo, can you be nice? What the fuck? Can you be nice? Dude. Like, yes, personal hygiene is important, but like, let them have a neck and a beard and yeah. Let them look like that, okay? We all have our own issues, and they're in like their early 20s, right? Maybe once they hit their 40s, they'll figure out that they're ugly as shit and try to change themselves. I don't know.
Have you ever looked at a neckbeard and wondered, how did you let yourself get to this point? These will be...
That's what I'm saying, bro. They might change it in the future. You never know.
Guys that are obese, have a giant unkept beard.
Yo, you know why? You know why he has a giant unkept beard? Because that's not his beard. That's homie's chin. That dude, he's trying his best to hide it, but a brother man's has, dude.
And I've put literally zero mental bandwidth into looking attractive.
He's trying.
And this isn't me punching down or trying to bully anyone, because I'm speaking from experience. I used to look like this throughout a lot of my life. I literally couldn't care less about my appearance, and I think I can give you some
that's insane.
Interesting insight as to why men become like this, why men pretty much just check out of being attractive.
Why do they do that? Like, bro literally looks like Manfu on a bad day. Like, why do you can you not just take a pair of scissors and then just like trim it so that it's like straight and like make it all nice and tidy it up and like, you know, clean up your unibrow and stuff? And depression, I don't think that you can count that as depression, no, right? Lazy, real, true.
Attractive. Like, a trademark of the neckbeard is, of course, the neckbeard itself. Yes. It's basically a beard which isn't styled as a beard. It's not like
that looks good.
You know, these guys are going for a beard that
really
is kept in a way that looks like Leonidas or has any kind of like fashion or rhyme or reason to it. It's literally just not bothering to shave your face.
I mean, this guy's trying to do something with it. This guy is actively trying to make it look a specific way, but I don't think it looks that good on him. I'm gonna be fair. Like, hey, if he likes it, that's all that matters, right?
Not bothering is the key phrase here. And I think the main reason men like this come to this conclusion, there doesn't seem to be any kind of reward for keeping yourself together and looking attractive. Like, the connection isn't made, so why bother? The rationalization is like, if you shave your beard, you know, you wear nice clothes and, you know, you scrub up and girls still don't like you, then what is the point? You may as well just let yourself go, right? I think this is what is going on in the back of the mind of many men that are like this. Scrubbing up and, you know, looking presentable by normie standards doesn't do anything. So there's not really a point to doing it. My thought was like, oh, I could just save a lot of time and money if I just don't shave or don't cut my hair or do anything.
But that's like saying it in a different way, right? That's like hoping that, you know, you're gonna keep on throwing fucking €2 coins or $2, like, you know, there's just €2 coins because you don't have fucking coins in fucking America. But like, that's like throwing $2 coins into a goddamn pond and then hoping that a fish is going to grab it and then have that be yours, you know? Like, if everybody keeps on throwing €2 ponds in it, how the fuck are you going to differentiate between one and the other? So like, I don't know. It's like, if you had a fucking ugly ass nickel that would shine if you polished it versus like another boring ass $2 coin, then yeah, you would rather have something that's different. But at the same time, I feel like you're only ever to know the worth that is inside of a person after you've gotten to know them. Because like, some people might use that $2 to buy fucking cigarettes or gum, and other people might use those $2 to buy fucking tomatoes and plant them, or, you know, spices or medicine, right? So like, you never know where that is going to come from. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, you might look the same in the beginning. You might not be like different from other people, but like if you grow tomatoes for $2 where seeds, Ivan, seeds, you can buy seeds for like cents. You then grow them, right? And because it takes that much longer, like you can fucking buy a cigarette or some gum for $2. And that's fine. Like you have that. Oh wow, okay, you can smoke it and chew the gum and that, right? That's gonna take you a few fucking seconds and then you have your gratification. But like with fruits and veggies, that shit takes a long ass time to grow. So like that's what I'm saying. Like even if you are the same from other people and there's no like way to differentiate you in the beginning, that is like what sets you apart is what's inside of you, know? That's your personality. That's what makes you different from other people. Like I could say the same to Exhale, right? I'm just a VTuber. He may or may not care what I look like in real life. He's met me, but who the fuck cares, right? He has hung out, and most of you guys have hung around the stream and the community for such a long time period because you enjoy spending your time with me. But you could have left. You could have decided to go to somebody else and, you know, like spend your time with, I don't know, Mori Calliope or Gargura or Iron Mouse or any other like big streamer or fucking, I don't know, Hassan or Sea Dog VA or anybody, right? But like you decided to stay here because you personally like me, right? So just because I might just fit into this like cookie cutter of, oh yeah, I'm a VTuber and I'm a girl and, you know, there's thousands of others out there that are just like me. You stayed because I'm me. So I wouldn't say that just because, like, you guys would rather that I look pretty during TwitchCon than showing up with fucking, you know, absolutely nothing and ugly ass clothes and just disgusting and smelling like garbage, right? Because like, dude, in the end, what matters is that you take care of yourself, but you take care of yourself for yourself and for like your significant other, you know?
If you tidy up and still can't pull women, then it feels pointless, when in reality, a lot of men don't realize that you pull more women when you change your mental attitude you take going in, and cleaning yourself is a crucial part of improving your mental.
Thank you, Bunsan. Exactly. I do feel though that like that's connected. So maybe that is something that you're not going to notice originally, like when you're younger. It does take people time to go through like their entire like, you know, past traumas and things that they've been through and situations and all that other stuff to like actively look at themselves and go like, you know, what is wrong with me? What can I improve? What can I change to become better? And like, I'm gonna be fair, a lot of people are like, oh, just go to therapy, just, you know, meet some people, go to the doctor, blah blah blah. But dude, it's not that easy. It's not as if a fucking therapist is going to just fix your life because she asks you if this color is green or red. Like I don't know, man. Like for me, it's something that takes time, and you need to personally be able to be ready to improve yourself and change things in your lives, because otherwise you're not really going to go that far. I don't know. Mifu is my therapist. I'm a fucking VTuber, bro. I'm an anime girl online. I'm not a therapist, but I can offer my inputs, I guess. So yeah, I would say that being clean is always still important to yourself and to your mental health as well. And like, you could just sit behind a PC and rot in front of it and not care about your appearance, because in the end, if you don't care about your appearance, then other people are not going to care either most of the time. Like they might just be like, damn, that guy's, you know, unkempt, or that guy stinks, and then they'll just move on. That's it. But I don't know. I guess it's something that you have to figure out in life eventually as you go.
Because what do I get out of doing that? And when you think about it like that, it's actually pretty damn rational. If you think about like a lot of guys, like a lot of normie men, average guys, they're not getting dates or doing anything anyway. You know what I mean? If an average guy just downloads Tinder and just tries to swipe right and get a date, nothing's gonna happen. He's not gonna.
I mean, they're not doing anything anyway, so yeah, what's the point? I mean, that's the big part. If you're not actively trying to find somebody, then like who gives a shit? Nah, I get that. I understand that. But like, you are living for yourself in the end and not for other people. I don't know. Don't merge with your gaming chair, guys. Yeah. Don't become one with the gaming chairs. Stand up, stretch your legs.
Gonna get any matches.
Oh my god.
He's gonna have the same results as the neckbeard vat.
Bro, but he looks so good. What the fuck? No, but man's looks so good. If he like lost it a little bit on his face, dude, he has a really nice like eyebrows. He has like a pretty ass hair color. Bro, if he fucking trimmed himself a tiny bit, he would be really, really handsome. What the fuck, man? What? Nah, that pisses me off.
Doesn't really do anything, right? Who's winning and who's losing out of those two, right? I mean, you could argue that the neckbeard is eating Hot Pockets and eating ice cream and not shaving and like playing video games all day. Maybe that guy is the winner, you know what I mean?
No,
but I think like a lot of guys
no.
like that only come to that conclusion because they don't see that there is like a light at the end of the tunnel.
That's what I'm saying. Because they don't trust in themselves. They don't believe that they're able to ever like get a girlfriend. So they just accept that they're always going to be useless. And they're like, ah, whatever. There's hotter guys out there anyways. Why would anybody want to date me? Who the fuck gives a shit about that? Who gives a shit about that? Bro. Dude, remember that guy on YouTube that made a video? YouTube video guy. He like was it this guy? I think it was this guy. This homie got married. He got married, dude, and he has a wife now, and she's so
First time I ever met.
like, bro. And you're gonna tell me that, oh, but because I'm ugly, I can't get a girlfriend? He's married and he's happy and he's hanging out with his beautiful girlfriend and they're married. And this is what I'm saying. Don't fucking let your ugly ass face hold you back, because who gives a shit what other people think, and who gives you the reason to tell others what you are?
Results oriented, so we need results to get a positive attitude. And you can see why that would become difficult in a problem that requires your attitude to change first.
Yeah. No, I get that. Personality is more important. I do agree. Yes. So like, you have to keep in mind that in the end, yes, appearance is important, but most people who cares about that is like just cleanliness. For me, it's cleanliness. Like, just trimming your hair every like half a year or every 3 months, right? Like brushing your teeth, fucking like washing your face, fucking making sure that you don't stink and smell. Like, it doesn't matter, because if homie was able to find a wife, you can do that too. Anybody can do that too. Anybody can do that too. As long as you fucking take showers and you fucking make sure that you don't look like a homeless man for, you know, most of the time. It's okay to do it like right before you get a haircut. That's fine. That's whatever. But as long as you know what the limit is, that's all that matters. But yeah.
But if you do put mental bandwidth into looking good, your quality of life just gets exponentially better. And you know, this isn't very like well known in society, and I know like on this channel I speak about the importance of looks a lot, so you guys are kind of like the choir here, so I'm preaching to the choir. But the average person, they don't really think about looks as that meaningful at all. If anything, people just think looks better, but on like the margins, like the difference in dating life between like a 5 and an 8 out of 10 guy is just going to be.
He just called him a 5? And that's an 8. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. Oh my lord. That is a clean 7.5 minimum, chat. That is a clean 7.5. Dude, man's looks really fucking unkempt. He has a very nice trimmed beard, super clean and clear skin. Are you gonna fucking, what do you mean? Like, yes, this guy is like glossed up and shit, and he fucking has like lotions everywhere, and he has like pretty lips and shit like that. Oh, guys, put on some makeup. But like, What do you mean that's a 5? And that's a 7.5. Like, no, this guy is like a clean like 8.5 maybe. The thing is though, is that this is mostly just how other people conceive you and how the media conceives you. And just because, no, that is not a 5. That is ridiculous. The right one radiates handsome Squidward energy in a bad way. True. Your preference is showing, but that's a beauty industry rating, okay? Beauty industry? Bro, we're humans! We're not fucking puppets! What do you mean? You think that the average Joe is gonna look like this? That's fucked up!
Be the 8 out of 10 guy will get a bit more matches on Tinder and a bit more success in dating. Not that it's like a inverse.
If everybody, every single human on earth was rated on the beauty rating standard, we would all be fucking 4s or 3s. Dude, what? 5s, yeah. That's insane.
Hockey puck. Not that it's asymptotic.
Most women aren't looking for the average person though. That's literally the whole point. Well, most women are fucking scumbags, I guess. Shouldn't you be spending the time of your, like, you know, rest of your existence with somebody that can actually, like, understand you as a person and appreciate your fucking time together? Like, what the fuck? You're gonna tell me that you're going to date somebody for the rest of your maybe, I don't know, 60 to 70 years of your, like, lifetime, fucking 50, 60 years. Just based off of how they look. Brother man, that's going to take like what, 10 more years before they're ugly as shit. Like what? It's gonna take like fucking 20, 30 more years before they're wrinkly as fuck. And then they're gonna leave you because it's like you got together just for the sake of looks. So then what? Divorce after 3 years. Yeah, that's depressing. No, that's fucking sad. Man, what the fuck? The perception is that you gotta be an 8 to a 10 to even be an option. That is ridiculous. I feel like every single person should be expected to have cleanliness and take care of themselves and brush their teeth. If you don't fucking brush your teeth at least once a day, I don't even want to talk to you. That is disgusting. Like the fucking breath that you must have when you're speaking to somebody. Oh my god. But like expecting you to look like a fucking model because otherwise you don't want to spend time with that person is ridiculous.
Reasons why I consciously tried to like gamify.
I guess it's also because of like social media and stuff like that. Like everything on social media is fucking fake. I don't know if you guys have seen Xiaohongshu, the Chinese like red note app, right? That has been kind of like a talk, how do you say that? A topic of conversation recently, I guess. Basically in China, everything gets edited. All of it, all the videos, all the fucking like pictures, everything gets like edited. And the girls that are on there are completely fake because there's like this massive preconception of like what you're supposed to look like in real life as a person. That's why I literally hate when someone goes, man, that person is so nice, they deserve someone, but they're never given that chance. Yeah, it's fucking depressing. Cause like, bro, I don't get it. Like every single person is inside of these meat shells. Like, yes, we look a specific way and everybody's different in their own sense. But like in the end, it's just a body. Like it changes based on what you do. If you work out or if you fucking eat a lot, like it's sometimes like also the situation of the person gets like, how do you say that? Like changed by it. So like when they are in like a depressing situation where they're like not able to afford very like healthy and green foods and they're just eating like takeout every day because they're not able to have the time to like cook for themselves and they don't have any like, you know, people to take care of them. Like all of that puts in, how do you say that? Like input into what you look like. So I don't think that you should be judged on what you are in real life. Dude, that's nah.
Looking better is the fact that I made the connection between quality of life and improving looks. And I'm a former
That's the point where I'm at, because I noticed that improving my quality of life, improving how I feel in my body physically, is going to make me look good, of course, but like it makes me feel happy. So that's why I'm like, you know what, maybe working out isn't a bad thing. Maybe it's not a bad thing, because like I don't get tired anymore. I can like easily walk upstairs without fucking you know. I like, if I feel happy, I guess that's all that matters. And yeah, it would be nice to look good, but that's not the biggest point, right? Quality improvement, exactly.
a neckbeard. Like in my heart of hearts, I am a neckbeard, right? Like I like playing World of Warcraft. I'm an introvert, whatever. And this is kind of how it goes. Like the neckbeard is quite a rational actor. Like when a neckbeard understands the point of something, he will gamify it. And, you know, there's a reason why the best gamers in the world look like this, right? Or this.
That's not photoshopped. Okay, oh, the poor, I mean, dude. Okay, that is a little bit too much. That is a little bit too much for me as well. Like, I don't know, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no comments. Moving on. I wish the best for him. I hope he's gonna be okay and that he's healthy. And if he is, that makes me happy. Let me tell you, someone who has been in that depressive state of no one will love me spiral at one point in my life, not being given a chance even when you try to improve yourself, it fucks you up so bad. Like eventually most guys just give up. Cried to. Not being given a chance even when you try to improve yourself. What do you mean being given a chance? And also, like, improvement doesn't happen in a few weeks or months even. Like, I noticed that I'm most likely not going to change a lot in these like few months that I'm going to be working out. That like I'm not going to have that big of a difference physically that like you guys are going to notice at TwitchCon. I'm most likely not going to be like, oh my god, Mifu looks so much better now. Let's go. But like, as long as I feel better, that's all that matters. Like, but it is going to take me a really fucking long time to get to that point that I can be happy with it, right? And I don't feel like other people should expect you to give them that the moment that you try to like improve, because like improvement is hard, bro. Like when I first started getting into working out, like I don't know, a year ago at this point, I had this like preconception of myself that I had to improve and I had to change and I had to be better and I had to like instantly fucking diet, fucking don't eat anything, get your hands off of those snacks, don't touch that shit. And dude, now I'm just like, hey, you know what? Eating an entire pizza in a night, oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Give me that fucking cookie, you know? Like, if I decide to eat an entire pizza in a night, who's gonna fucking stop me? But what is an issue is the moment that I decide that, oh, well, I had a cheat day and I ate a shit ton and now my entire like hard work is just for nothing. Because it's really fucking hard to keep it up and then also think that, oh yeah, well, if I don't eat anything, I'm going to improve. If I like keep going to the gym all the time, I'm going to improve. And then it doesn't show in like those few weeks or few months that you're doing it, because that's not how the human body works. And just because you want to improve yourself, that is not going to happen in like a short period of time. And the fucking like expectations that you have is keto diet. I'm not going to be doing any of that garbage. I feel like understanding nutrition is important. So understanding what you put into your body is number one. If you want to fucking eat Frosted Flakes, bro. Like, yo, if you want if you want to have like some fucking donuts and shit and like all of that other garbage, sure, but that is carbs. And you also need some fibers, and you also need some protein, and you also need some minerals and some vitamins and blah blah blah, right? So like in the end, it's more of understanding of what you're doing instead of fucking just winging it and going like, oh, fucking calories, oh, diet, oh, don't eat anything. Like, bro, I eat 4 big meals a day, but I can't gain weight. It really depends. Again, like every single person's metabolic rate is different. If you're having issues gaining weight doing it and you actually think that it is giving you medical problems, you should go to a dietitian for that, and you might be able to get some help for it too. I can't say anything when it comes to stuff like that. I have gone to a dietitian myself, and she was like, damn, you're eating really good, keep it up. And then I couldn't lose any weight anymore after like a few months of doing what she told me to. So yeah, like it's, I guess it's person to person type of thing. It's really sad. Yeah. What is carbs? Carbs are carbohydrates. They are based off of sugars mostly, or like at least they get turned into sugars in your body. And it is what your body is the most easiest to digest. So whenever you eat carbohydrates, your body uses that first to use for calories. And whenever people try to lose weight, that is the one thing that they tell you to not eat, because then your body will not reach for the fats as much because it gets stored as fat, but it also is the hardest to burn. So that's why whenever you're on a diet, you would have to have the least carbs. Yes. But yeah, you got this, gamers. You got this. I believe in you. I'm 179 centimeters and 54 kg. Holy fuck. Holy shit. We also need gamer subs chug. Real gamer subs. Code Mifuyu in the chat. Oh man. I stood up. Hello. Dude, I'm yapping like crazy today. It doesn't matter, I guess. Call me Blue. Like, I mean, maybe for the homies that are a little bit on the skinny side, you might not want to drink too much gamer stuffies. Because I mean, it does have very good minerals and vitamins. It's just it is 0 sugar, so I would recommend maybe going for like orange juices instead, or any type of like fruit juice, because that does have a lot of sugar in it, so that also might be good for your calories. The thing is though, is that because of that, it might spike your blood like sugars and make you feel very sleepy. So yeah, yep, that is true, Cyril's. You're right. You are right. You are correct.
On the other hand, normies kind of go along with the flow. Most people...
I can't stand fucking football fans, or like sports fans in general. Like, I love sports. I love watching them. They're so cool. But then this shit that they do, bro, where they start like screaming in the streets and like breaking stuff and like throwing their fucking beers on the floor, and there's glass everywhere, and they like start fighting each other and beating the shit out of one another because the other team won and they don't like each other and blah blah blah. Dude, I love sports. I really do. I've been to like a lot of like live shows as well, and I have seen esports as well. They're both awesome, but bro, can we like act like normal human beings? Can we not beat the shit out of our opposition just because they won? My bad. No. Oh my god.
Do stuff because other people are doing it, but people with the neckbeard personality type, it needs to make sense to them.
I just finished reading The Shattering yesterday, and I noticed something. It said that Falstad Wildhammer was going to be on the Council of Three Hammers, but in the beta it's Kurdran Wildhammer, and Falstad is not in the game at all. What happened to him?
Yeah, Alex, what's up with that? Thanks for pointing that out. We're gonna get that fixed.
Thank you.
For
You know what? He really liked that character, Ty. He really liked him. He had to make sure that they added him to the game. Like, he's so right for that, bro. So true. I'm gonna be doing not you're gonna experience me doing this when you come over because it will be basketball season. I go nuts. It's okay if you go nuts. Just don't beat the shit out of other people or like start throwing glass on the floor and drinking beer and fucking throwing up all over the streets. Cause I know. I don't like that. Mifu, check your posture. My posture is perfect. I don't know what you fucking trying to check me for, because I'm sitting straight like a candle, brother.
Over Neckbeard, he doesn't
Yes.
respond to the typical
I
norms.
never slouch. Manful? Dude, bro, okay. I'm gonna go on a tangent again because you fucking brought this up and this is your fault. Manful fucking sits like this, bro. He sits like this, dude. And this is his chair. And he has his fucking feet on the table. This is how he sits, bro. Why do you guys sit like this? What the fuck is that? What? What do you mean that's normal? How is this normal? Oh my god. This is, dude, this is how I sit. Like isn't this how you're supposed to sit? I don't get it. Isn't this how you're supposed to sit? Like, why is the man sitting like he's part of a fucking Egyptian mural, bro? You forgot the boobs on the table. Real, but I don't do that anymore because now I actually have things that fit me. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Damn, he flexible. I was. Okay, we continue.
Stuff, right? Like he's gonna have to, make the connection
continue.
himself between looking better and actually seeing
Jesus,
tangible
Mifu's
results
fat
and
ass
quality of
exposed
life.
sus cage. The good thing about my hair is that Herman Miller, it has like a part in the back that curves, so the butt fits in perfectly. I don't know how to show you guys. Here we go. It fits like right here perfectly, bro. Hey, it's a little pocket, you know.
If that connection isn't made,
Yes.
there's just no point in doing it. You may as well just never shave, never do anything, and just eat whatever you want,
Sag.
right? You are getting the same results as the average guy, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like and subscribe.
Lies! Be good to yourself, Tat, and other people will be good to you too. Mifu love. Biggest hearts. Your ass does not fit in that, girl. I know better than that. I'm on the fucking chair right now. What are you gonna say? That it doesn't fit? Fuck you. Okay, the straps are falling down.